Hello, hello. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday. I am Laura Schweizer.
And I'm Joe Breezy, and we are kicking off our show with the experts at Southern Living.
That's right. They have an incredible idea house nestled in Leiper's Fork, and it is absolutely stunning.
And they say it's a family farmhouse that embraced the life of the slow lane, and we absolutely believe them, because if we lived there, we would not leave.
Yeah, that's right. We wouldn't be here. It truly is a dream home. Welcome, you guys. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Yes, we're so excited. Okay, so you are bringing together the best of the best. Talk about the Southern Living Idea House and, the program, the goal behind this.
So at Southern Living, we've been building an idea house every year for almost 40 years now, a really long time. We build a house from the ground up in a different location every year. And the goal is to go out and find the best team that we can possibly find, the best builder, the best architect, the best designer, bring them together, and then give our readers ideas from this incredible over-the-top house. And that's what we've done this year.
I mean, you even have a room-by-room sourcing guide, which we will be looking at for that article.
Yeah, and Laura, as the home designer, how did you get involved in this project?
Well, I was actually very honored because Sid actually approached me last spring, 2022, and asked me if I wanted to design the whole house. And I said, of course, because Southern Living is amazing, massive opportunity, a lot of work, but it was really just so much fun. I got to work with Lake and Land Studio as the architects and Hatcliffe Construction, a local construction company, a builder in the area, and they just helped us create the most beautiful house. It's such a team effort for everybody.
And all in about 10 months.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I mean, it all comes down to the details. You were just talking about a mural that is painted within the home that's so special to you. But sustainability is really, really at the core value of this home. Talk about some of your favorite elements within the home.
Yeah. So yes, that mural is fantastic. Lenahan Studios came down from Maryland and she painted this whole thing in a week. It's beautiful. You have to see it in person. You can also, of course, see it in the magazine and see it on the website. But in terms of sustainability, we believe that good design is sustainable, just innately sustainable, because it's going to be timeless. You're going to keep it for a long time, which is really important. But there's a lot of things in the house. We tried to source as much locally as much as possible. We have a lot of vintage pieces, secondhand pieces, which is innately sustainable because you're not buying anything new. And then just making sure that everything we bring in is natural materials, no off-gassing, no VOCs, and that sort of thing.
And what I love learning about is that this program has been going on for a long time. And the last time it was in Nashville was in 2013, which is a little while ago.
Yeah.
And there's definitely some Nashville entertainment inspirations behind that. Can you talk more about that too?
Oh,
I mean,
totally.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's Nashville, right? You have to be inspired by the local music scene, but also the local art scene. So in the lower level, for instance, we have a ton of local artwork that is all very representative of the Nashville scene. And then we even have a songwriter studio and a digital grand piano in the basement, actually, as well. So lots and lots of music.
And don't forget, there's a party barn in the back.
Yes,
for
as there should be.
entertaining. And the little music studio, she's got photographs of Ray Charles and Dolly Parton, these beautiful framed photographs. So it's really, it's all about Nashville.
And when you go to visit, because it's available to visit the home through December,
Correct.
You're also giving back as a visitor. Talk about that.
So yeah, the proceeds, part of the proceeds from the tickets go to the Harpeth Conservancy and some others, Make-A-Wish, and some other local charities. So it was really important to us to give back to the community, as long as we're going, especially since we're going to be there for about 6 months, open for tours.
Love that you're giving back to this community. And when people pick up this Southern Living magazine, what do you hope people take away?
I hope they take away a lot of ideas that they can use in their own home. I hope they get inspired by what they see here, and I hope it's something that no matter where they live in the country, they go, you know what, I can do that. I can have a more sustainable home. I can have a little bit of rock and roll in my home. I can use this artist.
There's a lot of DIY. Sorry to interrupt you, but there's a lot of DIY, and actually myself and my team, we actually did some of this DIY. In the twin bedroom, we have some fantastic upholstered wall panels that you can put cork, it's cork on the back so you can put pins in it. There's all kinds of DIY ideas, and we even reupholstered some chairs, which is very sustainable as well, but kind of just showing you that you can give things a second life, and you can really have a more sustainable home just through small things, like composting, using sustainable materials, and sourcing locally as well.
So for people who are watching at home right now and hopefully going to pick up the magazine and obviously love it, but they would love to do something quick to their home that can make a big difference, what's your number one kind of home tip to do at home? To kind of dress up your own house?
Well, anything local, like if you could go to find some local artists that you really love. Art is it's very subjective, but you have to see it and make sure that you have an emotional connection to it. So looking for local art that speaks to you, decorating your shelves with pieces that are really important to you. For the season, you can switch out things like blankets and pillows and really kind of make it feel more like the season for you, and just make your house really reflect you. That's the most important thing. This house, hopefully it appeals to a lot of people, because hopefully you can find something that makes sense for you, but we really want to encourage people to find things that make sense for them, and that your home feels like a reflection of you.
And you are just a wealth of knowledge. Thank you
Yes.
both so much. You at Home, the Southern Living Idea House is now open to the public for tours through December 17th. It's so beautiful. You have to check it out.